Today I am going to read this book. Then, are you thinking correctly? Then I will start. We will start in chapter 2. We hadn't been on any outings before, only on very special occasion, like the time we flew on a dragon to King Prince's party. It felt quite strange to be driving away from several towers that afternoon. There was another couch in front of us and two more behind. Luckily, we managed to avoid Guala and Diamond. They were in the last coach, which they weren't very happy about at all. What do you think which windspan lives? I asked the others. I don't know, Charlotte said. I hope it's not a dark, creepy cave full of spiders. I know, Alice interrupted. She lives in the middle of the Hurryberry woods, and she's famous for her magic curls. She does spinning and waving as well, and her house is full of wonderful cushions and rugs and stuff. She makes her own clothes too, in the most fabulous color. She makes clothes? Emily sounded amazed. That doesn't sound very witchy. I thought witches always wore black, Katie said. We pointed hats. Daisy nodded. Me too. And they have whites on their noses and whiskers on their chins. And they put horrid spells on princesses. Queen Samantha Joy would never let us go near anyone like that, Sophia pointed out. Didn't you ever read the protest? It said we're looked after at all times. It doesn't look very good for Silver Towers. If we fell into the enchanted sleep for 100 years, that made us laugh, even Daisy. And as the coach began bumping and riding up a pretty leafy lane, I decided I was really looking forward to meeting which windspan. We finally stopped outside the sweetest little house nearly under a big oak tree. Fairy and Laura was waiting by the teeny front door, and we tumbled out of the coaches as fast as we could go. But be sure to mind your hands as you go in, she warned us. Listen very carefully, and don't be surprised by anything you see. And she pushed the door open, and we tiptoed inside. It was extraordinary. The door was so small, but the moment we were inside, we found ourselves in the enormous room with the wonderful ceiling pointed with sparkly stars, and fast rosy baby holding trumpets and puffing out their cheeks. And then I saw there were little sheep sailing in between the stars, and they were very moving, and the babies were playing and blowing them this way and that. It looked such fun. I was busy staring up at the ceiling that I jumped when something touched my arm. Oh, excuse me, I said, and I found I was talking to a broom, and it's actually bowed to me. I was so astonished I couldn't say anything at all. I see my broom has taken a fancy to you, dear Princess Katie, said a wonderful deep voice, and I saw which windspan was smiling at me. She was tall, and although she wasn't exactly beautiful, she had the kindest, wisest face, and I suddenly knew she was very, very, very old. She was dressed in a gorgeous, shimmering golden silk gown with a fresh, enchanting green shower, and her shoulders, and there were golden lilies shining in the hair. Welcome to you and all your friends, she said. This is my home. Please come and sit down. The cottage was one of the most gorgeous places I ever been. There was a roasting fire, and in front of Sarah's place were heaps and heaps of the softest rainbow colors, cushions, and flowery wool rugs and blankets. The students from the first couch were already sitting there looking so cozy, and a little black kitten was caught up on Princess Lisa's knees. The six of us found our way to heap up a plum, a mango, and purple pillow, and sank into them, as if we were standing into a heap of clouds. I don't think I ever been so comfortable. I lay back and watched the baby's blonde shift, and it was absolutely heavenly. I could feel my eyelids dropping. When suddenly there was an incredibly loud knock, knock, knock on the door, which Winterspan had been arranging some pots and butters on the table, and she looked up in surprise. Goodness, I thought Fairy young girl was still outside. Princess Katie, will you let them in? Of course I jumped and hurried into the door. At once Guyana and Diamond came bursting past me, pushing their door wide open. The end. See you in chapter 6. Thanks for reading this book. Bye.